Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse Business and Computer Information Systems. In this 12-unit technology-based elective, your student will study units that cover topics like communication skills, word processing, spreadsheets, databases, desktop publishing, presentation technology, computer operating systems, and much more. Now let's take a look at a Business and Computer Information Systems lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled Spreadsheets, let's look at a lesson called Formulas. Most lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of goals or objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. The objectives for this lesson are write formulas to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, use shortcuts to enter formulas, and create spreadsheets with formulas. At the beginning of most lessons, students will also encounter a list of vocabulary words that will be used throughout the lesson. We've included review and reinforcement activities to encourage mastery of these important words. For example, students can hear the correct pronunciation of each word.
Formula.
A Vocabulary Games Arcade provides additional practice designed to help students to learn the spelling and definitions for the vocabulary from the lesson. Flashcards provides a fun way for students to review the definitions for the vocabulary words. After this introductory material, your student moves independently through the lesson, reading the text-based instruction and utilizing the multimedia features that have been provided. In addition to text-based instruction, this course is filled with a variety of audio-visual presentations designed to allow students to experience the programs they're learning about. With this innovative technology course, students not only learn about spreadsheets and formulas, they have the opportunity to create some of their own. When a student sees the Your Turn icon, it's his turn to create a spreadsheet based on the instructions given. Screenshots help to provide visual examples. After working through a series of examples and opportunities to create and manipulate his own spreadsheets, the student is asked to practice creating formulas based on several preset scenarios. The answer to each scenario is given after the student clicks Submit. More than 25,000 engaging multimedia activities have been included in Alpha Omega's computer-based lessons to engage student interest and bring learning to life. The addition of these interactive activities encourages learning by allowing students to become actively involved in the lesson presentation. AutoSum is a shortcut for adding or finding a sum. Let's take a look at this spreadsheet skills demonstration that explains a little bit more.
Click on cell B6. Click the AutoSum icon next to the formula bar. Now click the green check mark next to the formula bar. Click on a blank cell to deselect the cell containing the sum.
You can also use autofill for cells with formulas. Let's take a look at this demonstration that explains a little bit more about autofill formula.
Click on cell D2. Enter the formula equals B2 asterisk C2. Click on the green check mark next to the formula bar. Click on cell B3 and type 35.90. Click on cell C3 and type 20. Click on cell B4 and type 76.50. Click on cell C4 and type 100. Then click on cell D2. Click on the Edit menu at the top of the screen. Click on Copy in the drop-down menu. Click on cell D3. Click on the Edit menu again. Click on Paste in the drop-down menu. Click on the bottom right-hand corner of cell D3 and drag down to cell D4. Click on a blank cell to deselect the cells.
At the end of the lesson, your student is presented with a series of questions that provides a review of lesson content. If the lesson contains multiple sections, after completing section 1, the student continues to the next section, reading the text-based instruction and answering the remaining questions. Questions are presented in a variety of formats. Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, with 85 to 90% of student work being graded immediately by the program. A student is given the opportunity to reattempt questions that were answered incorrectly the first time through the lesson. The lesson is complete when the student has answered all questions correctly or he has exhausted all his allowed attempts.